Houston-based social media personality and YouTube star Corey Pritchett Jr. is facing kidnapping charges in a case involving a high-speed chase and alleged death threats, according to court documents. Pritchett, who has over 15 million followers across all social media platforms, including over 917,000 subscribers to his Life with Corey SSG YouTube channel, has been charged with aggravated kidnapping after allegedly abducting two women, threatening their lives, and then fleeing the country. What happened? One of the victims says she met Corey on November 22, 2024, and exchanged numbers with him, records show. The next day, she, along with another woman, met up with Corey for a workout, followed by an ATV outing and bowling. At the bowling alley, Corey and his two male friends started acting suspicious, repeatedly looking around and seemingly on edge, records show. The women learned that he and his friends had some issues with another group at the alley. Concerned about his behavior, the woman told investigators that they asked him to leave with his friends if he and his friends continued to act suspiciously. Corey reportedly stepped out with his friends, leaving the women inside the bowling alley. After a significant amount of time passed, the women texted Corey, stating that they left their belongings in his car. Records show that Corey responded to the women's texts, asking them to meet him at an HEB parking lot nearby to retrieve their belongings. Once there, Corey offered to drive them home, and the women agreed. During the drive, Corey reportedly began behaving erratically and diverted from their intended route, claiming someone was after him and making frantic phone calls. The women told investigators that he drove westbound on Interstate 10 at speeds exceeding 100 miles per hour. Corey then pulled out a gold-colored handgun, waved it through the sunroof while driving at high speeds, and fired several rounds out of the car window. The document detailed that Corey called another woman on a video chat and said, "If I had the perfect opportunity and was in the middle of nowhere where no one could hear them scream, should I just go ahead and do it?" She reportedly replied, "Yes." The women stated that he also told them, "I'm gonna explicit y'all and then kill y'all," according to documents. As the victims texted each other during this incident, they told investigators Corey pointed the gun at both of them and took their phones to cut off their communication. Documents show that Corey pulled over on the shoulder of Interstate 10 near Sealy, Texas. He reportedly told the women to get out of his car and said, "This is your only opportunity." One woman stated she tried to reach for her cell phone but was unsuccessful, and Corey reportedly drove off, leaving them stranded at night. The women stated they spent over an hour walking along the side of a dark highway before they flagged down a driver, called 911, and were helped by Waller County deputies. Investigators used GPS data from a Life 360 app one of the women had, which corroborated their story. Screenshots also provided timestamps and the route, supporting the victims' accounts of the abduction. Corey was identified via his driver's license and social media. When investigators tried to reach out to him, his phone was no longer in service. Investigators also reached out to his ex-wife, Carmen Pritchett, who is also well known on YouTube and social media with over 5 million followers on Instagram. Investigators later learned that Corey posted on TikTok and Instagram that he was leaving the country to start a new life in Dubai. The FBI confirmed that Corey bought a one-way ticket and fled to Qatar on December 9, 2024. Law enforcement is making an effort to bring him back to the U.S. to face charges. Anyone with information is being asked to come forward on his whereabouts.